Sir, would you like me to start?
No, I'll start.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Myself, Dr. Ashok Mahadik, Assistant Professor at Lal Lajpat Rai College. I welcome all of you to online webinar Dream to Study Abroad, organized by Department of Accountancy under the aegis of IQAC of Lal Lajpat Rai College, jointly with Migrate West Immigration Consulting Incorporation. This webinar is very useful for those students who are aspiring to study abroad or want to settle abroad after completing their education. It is also useful for other students as well, as they will get one extra option what they can do after their graduation. There are many advantages of settling abroad, like good pay package, a better standard of living, etc., etc. If you graduate in India, even after postgraduate, you hardly get a salary of 18 to 20,000. But if you go to nation like Canada, you'll get at least $3,000. And today's rate is approximately 60 rupees per dollar. So it makes to 1,80,000 rupees per month. So almost 10 times. So what you will earn here in 10 years, you will earn there in 1 year itself, isn't it? Okay, so but definitely you will need some capital for that. Our resource person will guide us, isn't it? So, but before starting with the resource person, I would like to request our principal madam to speak a few words. Aurora madam, can you? Hello. But I think madam is again and have to unmute madam again. Wait. Just a minute. Ha, madam, you can unmute now.
Yeah, I was unmuting. I could not unmute. That is the reason.
Yeah. Okay, madam. So I request you to speak a few words.
So you allow me to put my video, or should I?
Yeah. That will be best. I'll make you co-host so you can start your video as well.
Yeah. So just give me 2
minutes. You can unmute now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, madam. I can see you.
Yeah. Good morning, and welcome to this on migration to other countries to study. So by Migrate West, our student only is going to address you. I think that's a wonderful thing. It's a dream for everyone to go abroad and study, to experience what education is. It opens up a lot of opportunity. But I know that students are very confused because sitting here, we don't know what is happening and what kind of opportunities are there abroad. So I'm sure a guidance lecture will help us to understand what is the option available and how to choose the correct university, because I know the process is very, very long, so many documentation, so much visa issues, then so much decision as to where to study, what to study. So these problems always are in the mind of the students who wish to study abroad. I'm sure this lecture will give them guidance on how to choose the correct course and correct country and correct college. So I congratulate Ashok and the accounts team, Mahalakshmi and Darshan for organizing this seminar, and I wish all the students best.
Thank you, Aurora madam, for your motivating words. Now moving ahead, I would like to introduce to you partners of Migrate West Incorporation, Miss Hetvi Shah and Miss Jinali Shah. Talking about Miss Hetvi Shah, she is a regulated, that is licensed Canadian immigration consultant. She holds an honors BA degree from University of Toronto with a specialization in IDS and a diploma in immigration laws. She has over 5 years of experience working for immigration law firm in Canada. Let me tell you, students, right now she has joined us from Canada. And if I'm not wrong, it must be Friday night till now. Must be around 1 o'clock. If I'm not wrong, Hetvi.
Yes, sir. It is around 12:30 in the night.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Speaking about the other partner, Miss Jinali Shah. And the very first thing I would like to tell you that she's our Lala student only, ex-Lala students, and she has done BA from our college and MCOM also from same college. And she has worked in as HR manager in a multinational company for 6 years, and now she has started this immigration business. So now I invite both of you to start your presentation. Thank you so much.
Hello, Ashok. 1 minute. Can you just now stop making me the host? Because all
Okay,
that
madam.
head media. So
Okay, just a minute, just a minute, just a minute, madam.
Yeah.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Okay, Hetvi and Jinali, you can start the presentation. Over to you.
Sure. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for the Pathways to Study Abroad webinar. I would like to start off with thanking Neelam ma'am, Ashok sir, Mahalakshmi ma'am, and all of the Lala College faculty members who have helped us to organize this webinar today. We're hoping that at the end of this webinar, you will be able to decide the next steps for your overseas education journey. And we're hoping that we can address a few of the questions that you have on how you should be planning your abroad journey from now. So for the next hour or so, here is the agenda for our webinar. We will be starting off by introducing ourselves. After that, we'll cover benefits of studying abroad, and we'll go over the complete process of how this process should look like. We will go over the services provided by us, the countries that we can help you with, and the differences between the various countries that we can assist with. Lastly, we will go ahead with why you should work with us and the next steps in this process. In the end, we have left some time for you guys to ask us questions. So throughout the webinar, any questions that you have, please drop them in the chat box, and then we will take them up at the end of the webinar. So moving on. Now, Ashok sir already gave you a very detailed introduction for myself and Jinali. I am a licensed Canadian immigration consultant. I myself actually came to Canada about 10 years ago as a student. After completing my education, I got a very good job, and I am now settled in the country. So I can definitely firsthand tell you that my experience being an international student has been great. And I would love to help each and every one of you also excel in your careers by helping you move abroad to a country that you would want to move to. I will now pass on the mic to Jinali and let her take it forward from here.
Hi everyone, a very good morning and a warm welcome. I'm really thankful to Lala College and Ashok sir, Neelam ma'am to give me this platform to be here and connect back with my college and have this seminar here. I'm sure he's already given a background about me, so we will just directly dive into the PPT. We will start with benefits of studying abroad. So one of the biggest advantages of studying abroad is a chance to experience a totally different environment. It allows you to meet people from different cultures. You will be able to try new food, new traditional music, and explore everything that your host country has to offer. It's also fascinating to see how other cultures are very different from ours and how we can bring in the best in ourselves, learning those cultural things. No matter where you study, your goal will always be to have the best possible education. Having a top quality education is a priority in today's world. So becoming an international student can be a great way to open your career pathways. Another huge benefit of studying abroad is a chance to learn a new language. Learning a new language can be a little challenging, but it really helps on the long run. An international degree will be your first step towards an excellent career. In a globalized, well-connected world, Employers increasingly value graduates with international experience. And education. Studying abroad helps you learn new language, appreciate the other culture, overcome the challenges of living in a country which you're not familiar with, living by yourself, and you gain a lot of great understanding of the world. There are things that the modern business looks forward, and these are few of them, and it will really help you to broaden your pathways for your career in future. You will surely meet a lot of new people. You will make a lot of new friends when you go at the university. When you study abroad, you have a unique opportunity to meet people from all over the world. You will have connects and friends from different part of the countries, different part of the nation. And this will help you build your networking strength. Apart from experiencing the culture of your study destination, you will also be able to travel to the nearby countries. For example, if you go to the UK, you can roam about in Paris, Rome, Barcelona, and many more fascinating places. Studying abroad is therefore a unique opportunity to see more of the world, which in itself is a very learning experience. This will greatly affect your character and worldview and help you prepare for a life in a global society. Moving to the most important point, which is to become independent. We're very dependent here in India on our parents, on the servants who are here. We really don't do anything independently. But however, if you study abroad, you are truly independent because you're away from your family, you're away from your comfort zone. You learn new things, you try to do things by yourself, and that really builds up on your personality and adds on to your identity. On the long run, this will really help you succeed in the future. In this slide, we're going to cover step by step the process that involves in the study abroad program. So we start with the first process is to select the course that you are interested in, followed by the university and the school and the country that you want to pursue it in. Once you've decided which course you want to take, you can move ahead and give your IELTS, GRE, GMAT, any exam which is applicable to pursue that course internationally. Different colleges have different courses, so depending on the college that you pick up, you'll have to appear for your entrance exam. Then you'll have to send a complete application along with your academic achievements to the university or the colleges that you've shortlisted. And there comes the wait. You will have to wait until you receive a letter of acceptance from anyone or all of the schools and colleges that you've applied to. Once you have your letter of acceptance, you can start with your visa process and move to the country that you wish to study in and join your course in the school or university you've been waiting for. I took you through the benefits of studying abroad and the overall process. Now I will show you how we can help you with this entire process. We start with a career counseling session which is followed by helping you to select the course, the country, and the university that you would be appropriate for. Then we guide you with the entire admission process and a complete document preparation. We also assist you with scholarships, any financial aids, educational loan services, visa assistance, travel bookings and accommodation assistance, forex assistance, insurance coverage, and pre-departure briefing. To sum up, we provide you with all the facilities and all the assistance that you require till you reach your dream country. Also, since Hetvi is based out of Canada, if you all are wishing to move to Canada, we can also provide you with post-arrival services in the host country as well. Moving to countries that are covered by us, we have the United States of America, the USA, the UK and EU, Australia, and Canada. We can assist you with all these 4 countries. Any kind of student counseling, admission process, visa process for any of these countries is provided by us. Now we will go through a quick analysis across all the 4 countries. That this will help you decide which country that you will be more interested in. So the US, out of the 20 top universities in the world, 7 are based in US. Out of 10 top universities in the world, 4 are in the UK. And out of 100 top universities in the world, 7 are in Australia and 3 are in Canada. Around 8.2 lakh international students are in the US. 5.53 lakh students go to the UK and EU. 5.2 lakh goes to Australia and 6.3 international students go to Canada. The courses that are famous in the US are like most likely people go to the US to do engineering or any science courses, finance and business management. In the UK, they usually go to do courses like management, psychology, English, and creative writing. Australia is famous for, again, management courses, engineering, and science program. Canada is also famous for management courses, computer science, data science, and healthcare. The test that you would require to give when you go to the US will be either of the following: SAT-1 and SAT-2, TOEFL, IELTS, GRE, GMAT. Depending on the course and the university you select, we will be able to tell you which exam is required from your end. For the UK, it is IELTS, TOEFL, GMAT. For Australia, it's TOEFL, IELTS, GRE, GMAT. And for Canada, it is IELTS Academic, GRE, GMAT, or Duolingo. Moving to the cost of your study and stay in the US. So approximately 30 to 40 lakh per annum is what you can estimate when you move to the US to study further. This includes your cost of living and the tuition fees or any cost towards your studies as well. For the UK, it will range approximately between 20 to 25 lakhs per annum. For Australia, it will be 15 lakh to like 10 to 15 lakh per annum. And for Canada, it will be 10 to 20 lakh per annum. In case of scholarships are available throughout in all the countries. However, it's very competitive. So it's a little difficult to get. However, we can always help you file in your scholarship as well. The most important question that all the students ask us is what after I complete my education. So post-education work visas looks like. So in the US, when you go, you have a 1-year optional practice training or a curricular practice training, which means that if you opt, if your course allows you to do a full-time training during your tenure of the course, you can do that. Or else after the course is over, they give you around a year after your graduation to complete your work experience in the US. For the UK, they give you 2 years of work visa after you've completed your entire course. In Australia, you get 18 months of work visa if you've done a course which is of 2 academic years. In Canada, in case you've done a 1-year course, you get a 1-year work visa. And if you've completed a 2 or a 3-year course, you will get 3 years of work visa. Apart from work visa is usually a 40-hour job that you are eligible to do after you complete your graduation. However, while you are a student, while you are studying there, you are eligible to work there on part-time basis, which is 20 hours per week. All the countries have the same working hours and they all allow you to do part-time jobs. When it comes to immigration opportunities, after you've studied, if you want to settle in the country, then there are immigration opportunities available in the US and UK and EU. However, it is a little competitive. Whereas when it comes to Australia and Canada, immigration is an easy opportunity in those 2 countries. So if your aim is to settle abroad and without any hassle, then Canada and Australia are your go-to. Now moving on to why you should choose us. Like you heard Ashok sir say that Hetvi is a licensed immigration consultant in Canada. She's licensed to professionally do this. A lot of other people do career counseling, they do visa processes. However, they're not licensed to do it. So that's one added advantage with us. The second is that we have cost-effective services, and our goal is to help all our students attain the dream of their life. So we will make sure that all our costing are within the budget, and we can fix up services according to your budget as well. You can work around your budget. Then we provide free initial assessment, which means that your first initial assessment when you come to us to just generally guide you, explain you, and the first step to explain, take you through it is completely free of cost. You can definitely, reach out to us. There is no charges or nothing that you have to pay for it. We always will give you honest and accurate advice. We will never lie to you. We will never try to manipulate you. We will not tell you. If it is not possible, we will tell you that this will not happen. And we will provide you alternate suggestions as to what you can go ahead. But we will not, consider you as a business. We will always consider your dreams to be a priority, and we'll try and help you achieve the same. We do not have any hidden costs, and our fees is very upfront. There is nothing that we'll come back to you later and ask you that, oh, okay, this charges are extra. No, we'll always be very upfront and very transparent with our costing. We are always available to assist you with any queries or any matters. Like, I am based in India and Hetvi is based in Canada. So we're literally available 24 hours at your service. So anytime, anything, you can always reach out to us. We have complete online solutions for anybody who's a very tax savvy person who does not want to do any paperwork, who wants to, do a quick thing. We always have a complete online solution. However, for people who are not really comfortable using technology and all, and would want any offline advice or would want to do any process, offline, we also provide those services. We have a very customized package based on your requirement. Like you would have heard me say earlier, we have everything from start till you reach that country. So any service that you want, we will provide you. From your career counseling till you reach the country, you are entirely our responsibility, and we have aids to provide you with all the facilities possible. Also, we really pride ourselves in providing the best customer service. Once you enroll with us, I'm sure you will experience the same. So these are the next steps that you can, follow in terms of the first is your initial consultation. So you can reach out to us with initial consultation, understand what are your career options based on your past education, work experience. We can help you decide which course will be the best for you. Depending on what are your future goals, we can also suggest the countries and the university that you should apply to. Post that, you can become, we can, sign the agreement, you can become a client, and we can start with the document preparations. We can let you know if, shortlist universities for you, accordingly guide you which exams are necessary to qualify for those universities and the courses. Once everything is done, the next step will be submitting your entire application along with your academic results, your English exams, your any kind of other documentation that is required. We'll help you with the entire submission to the university. Post that, we will wait for a reply from the university, and once we have a letter of acceptance from the university, we will go ahead and start with the visa process as well. So this sums up the entire steps that we would want you to take moving on. And now we're open to any question answers that you would be interested in.
Thank you, Hetvi and Jinali. Now I'll give option to participants to unmute themselves, but I request them to first raise their hand. We'll call out the name, and that person can unmute and ask his question. Okay. Okay. So students, you can unmute yourself and ask any doubt if you have. Okay. Acha, Well, myself has one question, which I think even students will have in their mind. You said loan is available. So till what amount? How much percentage? Full amount can be taken as a loan. What is it? Can you just briefly tell us?
We are on mute.
Wait. You can unmute, I guess.
Yeah, sorry. So in terms of loan, yes, you can pretty much take the full amount as loan. The details we can definitely provide to the students on a case-by-case basis. We have to 100% look at their documentation, their background, everything, to be able to give them a very precise answer. But loans are available. And yes, 100% loans are also available.
Has a question.
Please unmute and talk.
Hello. So my name is Neha Mishra, and I had a question that, as you told, you just take four countries like Canada and so forth, right? So there are countries like Korea and Germany which provide scholarship 100%. Like Germany mostly provides most of the scholarship, and the what we say, the fees over there is something. 1 lakh rupees or so, something like that, per like per annum, something like that. So my question is that I have gone through a lot of agents like this, those who provide key for US, Canada, only for this. For why is it so? For only for this countries, there are more countries like those who provide more scholarship. But I have never saw someone giving advice about Germany or Korea or something like that. Why is it so?
Correct. So I have a good answer for you for that. For countries that you don't see, agents working for, it's mainly because the universities and the colleges in that country don't prefer to work with third-party people. They prefer to have their own internal immigration and admission departments, and you have to apply directly to those universities, to those colleges, and they won't have anyone for them from third party, which is why you don't see them on our lists, or even like other agents don't do them, because those countries and those colleges just don't partner with anyone.
Okay, so like once you give us advice, so you charge for that, right? And you are connected with the what we say, the universities. So you get the commission from them too, right? So is it like this? What I'm trying to say is that the countries like Germany and so forth, they don't allow third parties, right? But then we as a student want less fees one, right? But we don't get the amount of information that is needed. We need to collect it from here and there. Getting my
Correct.
point? But
So
yes.
yeah, so sorry to interrupt, but we actually also offer career counseling and application processing services. So like we've covered previously, we have very customizable packages. So even though we don't work with those particular colleges or universities, we will still be able to help you with preparing your application. We do this on a daily basis, right? Like we've prepared multiple applications. It's very easy for us to navigate through those application processes with other colleges as well, and we can figure it out very easily. So if you're looking to apply to, say, a university in Korea, or if you're looking to apply to a university in Germany, and if you need assistance with preparing your application, definitely reach out to us. We will talk to you and give you a more customizable package and see how we can help you.
So you mean you're talking about the SOPs and so forth, right?
Everything. Yes, we can 100%
Okay.
assist you with everything. So reach out to us and we can chat about, what exactly you need, and we will see how we can work together.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
No problem.
Parth, I think Parth Agrawal has a question.
Hi, Parth.
Hi Hetvi, hi Jinali. My question is, often I see that in every country there are needed like 16 years of education. So, for this thing. So, and now I'm pursuing a bachelor's of mass media. It's a 3 years education, 3 years graduation certificate. So it comes down to 15 years. So can you talk about it? How it will like? Should I complete one more year on any different course, or how it will happen?
Correct. So great question. Now, yes, a lot of countries, well, I won't say countries, I will put this across as a lot of universities or colleges require 16 years of education, but there are a lot of colleges and universities out there that are able to waive off that requirement of 16 years of education if you have some kind of maybe work experience, or sometimes even just a bachelor's is enough. So a lot of colleges have a very holistic approach to their admission process. So they will look at your complete background and then give you admission. So again, if you're interested in particular courses in particular colleges, reach out to us. We will let you know if 16 years is mandatory or if it's something that is that we can work with, and we can provide supplemental documents, maybe work experience or something else to make your file stronger. And then we can work with you on that. So it's not mandatory for all colleges, but some of them do have the requirement.
Okay.
Hi, ma'am. Hi.
Hi, Tushar.
So I'm asking this question being a freelancer. If a freelancer goes there, so I had this
Mhm.
question, like you said, that for working we need a working visa, and we can't work while graduating. We have to do the part-time jobs. So what if a freelancer if freelancer went there for just a course of 6 months or 9 months or a 1 year course, and he's
Mhm.
like working for he wants to be a freelancer there as well, but
Mhm.
completing the course and waiting for the course to end and then start for a freelancer, it will be too late for him. So what if I'm working for 2 hours as a 2 hours per day or 3 hours per day to complete my 20 hours per week target of part time, and side by side I do a freelancer? So will it work, or it's not legal or illegal kind of thing?
So Tushar, every country has different immigration requirements. So this is a very subjective question based on what country you're looking at. Now, I can tell you that, I can give you a very generic answer where when countries are saying that you can only work 20 hours a week, they essentially mean that you cannot enter the labor market of that country for more than that. They are only allowing you to work 20 hours a week in that country and enter their labor market for only 20 hours, because they don't want those jobs to be taken up by students where they can, easily accommodate citizens of their own country. So that's the general requirement. But to look like I can't give you an in-depth answer at this point, because I will have to look into like every country's immigration requirements separately and give you an answer on that. So once you've kind of narrowed down on a country that this is where I want to go, for example, for Canada, I can tell you that freelancing as such shouldn't be a problem, because you're not entering Canadian labor market. You're just taking, say, you're just making websites online, and you just do this like freelancing um, on your own time. You're not entering the Canadian labor market. You should be okay.
Uh,
So
I'll
yeah,
I'll simplify. I'll simplify this. Like basically, I wanted to go for an editing or a filmmaking course. So, being a freelancer, I'll be doing, like, what if I choose to work after my part-time job is I'll choose to make edit videos or shoot videos for some any for any of any who is needed.
So, yeah,
So
if you enter the labor market of that country, then that is a violation of the immigration laws of that country. If you're not entering the labor market, if you're not taking away a job from another person who can get a job in that country, then you're okay. So if you're freelancing for, say, someone in India or someone in another country, you should be fine because you're not entering the labor market of that country. But again, don't quote me on this because like I said, we will have to discuss this once you confirm the country, and then I can tell you because every country has different requirements.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
There is one question in chat box.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a minute. It says, ma'am, I want to ask, I can go for job abroad directly without going for education. Can they apply for job? He's saying.
Yeah, so you can apply for I'm sorry, just a second. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen so I can see the chat box as well. Yeah, so yeah, 100% you can apply for jobs, but to be very honest with you, it is extremely difficult to find a job when you're outside the country. Employers don't want to go through that entire process of doing the immigration for you when you're sitting outside the country. They are more comfortable with hiring you once you are inside the country, and once they've spoken to you in person, once they've seen you in person, then they feel more comfortable hiring you. So short answer, you can apply for jobs and you can get a work permit 100%, but it's very, very difficult.
Okay. Any other question, students? Acha, one message is there. What is the process of repayment of loan? At what percentage of interest? That's the question.
So again, all loan questions we can discuss on a case-by-case basis. Reach out to us and we will be able to help you with the particular details.
Question, which country will be the cheapest on an average to study in?
Okay, so from our understanding, Australia is considered to be the cheapest country for living expenses and education expenses. Canada comes second on the list, and followed by UK, US. But yeah, a lot of countries in the EU, so European Union, are also cheap when it comes to education. Yeah, like I think that's my short answer for you. So Australia, Canada, EU countries is what you can explore.
Any other questions, students?
Yes, I do have one more question.
Yes,
And
go ahead.
That is, I'm from first year BMM. So I want to pursue digital marketing, and the best country for that is US. But it is very expensive. For me, the budget is not fitting in my budget. Okay, so second option for me that came was Germany because it provides a lot of scholarship. So my question is that if I want to go for this like next year, as in for my second year, so is it possible for me to go for my bachelor's second year, or should I drop my like what I have done in India for 1 year? I just leave that, and once I go to Germany, I start from the first year, or I'll get the admission in second year.
So Neha, great question. You can definitely proceed to, move abroad from your second year onwards. A lot of colleges, depending on what you've already studied, will give you transfer credits. Now, my example itself, I was a student at HR college. I did my first year of BAF and then moved to Canada, to University of Toronto, directly starting my second year with them. So they gave me transfer credits. So a lot of colleges and universities do recognize your education from India, and will give you credits for the courses that you have already completed. So it depends from college to college. It depends on what they recognize, and you can definitely, you know, transfer directly into the second year.
Okay.
And just to answer, like not answer, but like just to give you a little bit of briefing, you mentioned that, you know, US is where you want to go, but it's very expensive for you. Just to put it out there, Canada is a very good option if you're looking to settle in North America, because that will open up your doors to the US eventually in the future. So if you want to chat about it, reach out to us and we can talk in detail about that.
May I ask one more question?
Sure.
If that's okay. And one last question, and then I'm wind up. That is, if I go to some other country, but for my education, but my main goal is to get into US. So, for example, I go to Germany, for example. I do my studies and everything and so on and so forth. Once I'm done with my 3-year course, is it possible for me to go for my internship or for my for my job and everything directly to US, or I need to gain experience and stuff like that in Germany itself, and then later on I can go after showing my portfolio and all of that, then I can go over there, US.
So again, this is a question that is related to the work permit question. You will have to find an employer to sponsor you, which is very difficult to do if you're outside the country. So short answer, you can do that, but it's a difficult process. So, you know, when we talk about your options, we can also chat about it.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
No problem.
So,
I see a question in the chat. Is the gap of 2 to 3 years okay between graduation and masters? Won't there be issues in the admission process? Anjali, no, there won't be any issues in the admission process. That gap is justifiable if you're working in India, and if you can justify that gap, it's absolutely okay. Even if you cannot, it's 100% okay to have that gap. It's not a problem at all. It just depends on how you put across your application, and that's exactly where we come in.
Ma'am, I have the same question related something like this only.
Mhm.
So I wanted to ask, like, I want to go abroad for course, not for complete 3 years or university or something like that,
Mhm.
but filmmaking course. So what I have planned right now is because of my funds and like finance. So what I have planned is like I'm completing this last year of VMMC, and so I'll be taking a 1.5 year or 2 years to create my finance by working somewhere or getting experience. I'm still working, but
Yeah.
I have to gain experience, and also by the time I gain experience, my family, me myself can get some funds for
Mhm.
abroad. So is that okay if there's a break of 2 years, like 2 years around something, or and go for a course there?
Absolutely. Yes, it's not a problem at all. All of you guys are very young still, so you know, and all of you are genuine students, so there shouldn't be a problem with your applications at all. The only, you know, the only one thing I would say is that whenever you start, like it is a big decision, and it is a time consuming process. So even if you're thinking to go abroad, say in a year and a half to 2 years, start the process at least 1 year in advance, because you will have to take your language exams, you will have to take other tests, and also the admission process starts 6 months prior to the intake that you want to get into. So you have to start the process minimum 1 year in advance.
Okay, ma'am. And a simple question, like I'm just getting myself cleared that
Mhm.
the way you said, like company, or what should I say, your side which is helping us to reach there.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
you are helping us right now. So what if I needed you post 1 year or 1.5 year when I'm about to go? So how can I reach?
You can always contact us. We will leave our contact details in the WhatsApp group. I think Ashok sir has already shared a form, and there is there is a WhatsApp group link. Please feel free to join that. Both my contacts and Janali's contacts are on there, and we will also share it with you on the WhatsApp group over there, so you can have easy access to it. You can also follow us on Instagram at Migrate West Immigration, and our website is migratewest.com. You may not remember it, but just have our contact saved on WhatsApp if you can.
Okay.
Yes. I would like to request all the students to fill the feedback form. In feedback form, I have put a link to join WhatsApp group. Okay, those students are really interested and wants updates. Okay, they can join the WhatsApp group by clicking that link, and definitely fill the feedback form. Okay, so we'll get in touch with you in case you are interested. Okay, so any more questions, students? Do you have any question? Please unmute yourself and ask. Okay, I don't think any questions coming up now. So I'll wait for some time. Okay, Jinali has put in some details, contact details. You can note it down. We'll wait for 5 minutes for any other doubt, and we'll wait for some time so that students can fill up the form.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Hetvi and Jinali. It was wonderful webinar. Even I could get so much of information which I wasn't aware of regarding
No, sir,
this.
thank you for organizing this for us. I hope it really helped the students.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
yeah, students, like, don't hesitate to reach out to us, even if you have the smallest of questions. We are happy to help. We want to make sure that you are able to excel in your careers, and if we can be of help in any way, we would be more than happy to assist.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir, to provide this platform. It was really supportive and helpful of you.
Thank you. You're welcome, both of you. And students, I would like to say that Jinali was a brilliant student, one of the toppers. Okay, so even if you have something on your mind, students, you can get in touch with us. If you have any business, anything, we'll definitely help you out. Okay, now.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So now I should stop the recording, I guess. Okay, I'll stop the recording now.
Yeah.
And we'll stop. I'll stop YouTube live also.
I hope this seminar was really useful for the people who are actually looking to move abroad and who really wanted to, understand the basics and at least how to start. I hope all those points are clear for them. And now they'll be, they'll have more clarity and they'll be able to make a decision. And anything, any doubt, you can always reach out to us.
One more question is there. And
yeah, that will be best. I'll make you co-host so we can. Okay. So thank you, Hetvi and Jinali. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. I announce that the webinar is over now. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. I'll wait here in the meeting for some time. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. See you. Take care. Yeah.